To me, the FANG trade can still track the market, so I'm less concerned about someone who wants Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Netflix. But, when you look at the sort of the big 12 stocks that were part of the work from home, those are extremely crowded trades. They really benefited from an elevated VIX and, ultra low rates, and also the idea that people just weren't leaving their homes. As all those three conditions fade, you really want to rotate more into epicenter.
Tom, I have a question for you about Miley Cyrus. I don't know if you saw what she did today. Offered $1 million worth of stock to people to go into their Cash App accounts, which is a Square company, in promotion of her series. And it just speaks to, obviously, the rising popularity of retail trading and just the interest and the change in generation that is happening right now with stock ownership. My question is, does it signal a top in any way in this boom we've seen in retail trading, or does it signal that this is something that's here to stay and could provide a tailwind to the market?
Well, it's amazing. $1 million given to a lot of people is a great way to introduce people to stock ownership. So, it's pretty wonderful. And I think there is a future now, especially with crypto and blockchain and Robinhood and fractionalized shares, that people can use other ways to buy stocks. And so I think it's actually quite innovative. I don't see it as a sign of a top, only because, our institutional investor clients remain pretty cautious. There's a lot of things that keep them worried at night. And if the institutions are nervous, and we know on Twitter, which I think is a good read on sort of the public, and, we get a lot of bearish tweets, which I do welcome and invite. I think it's actually really helpful. I just don't think people are that bullish on stocks.
What's your view towards the small caps and the Russell 2000, Tom, which obviously did have quite a marked pullback towards the middle of last month?
Yeah, the Russell 2000 is a super important index in 2021. In other years, it may not have mattered as much, but because they're chock full of epicenter stocks, it's something we're paying a lot of attention to. There were some really critical levels in the Russell 2000, or IWM, that we were watching this week. One was a close above 220.93, because if that does take place, which it looks like it happened today and yesterday, it would be a continuation of what we think is a face ripper rally, a rally that could take a lot of investors by surprise.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.